Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Leo. Please keep in mind that it is a general reading, so it is not going to resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. Also, it can go vice versa. So this could be you, it could be the other person. Now, at the heart of the reading, we have the Nine of Swords and the Twins in reverse. So let's first have a look at the Nine of Swords. This card is the Hall of Mirrors, and so it's a lot of reflecting and remembering what you or they, whoever's energy this is, what you once had or and lost. Okay, it is a card that can speak to having it all and then having nothing. And so, and this is what they are reflecting on, or depending where you are in the energy, or what they might lose, okay? Or depending how this information, how this situation is affecting you, okay? Like how it affects you and how it affects your thoughts and what you're thinking of. This could be something you've done, or a result of something you've done, or a possible result of something that you might do. It could go that way as well. This can also indicate some type of standoff, you know, a battle of wills. You or they, whoever this is, could be hiding how this loss is affecting you. Okay. You could be feeling like life has treated you cruelly, or that they are, and that somehow it cheated you, you know. I feel like a great love has been lost, and someone is reflecting on that, remembering. We have the twins in the reverse, and that can explain a little about how they ended up here, having lost it all. Well, the twins in reverse is saying that the relationship with yourself, or them with themselves, is off kilter. The two sides of you or of them, okay, are warring. So they're at war, making it really hard to make decisions. So it talks about an imbalance. Clearly you can see there's an imbalance here. It's time to look at the real issue behind the indecision, so that you can bring your energy back into balance and work out a happy medium so that you can move forward. Okay. I feel like I feel like somebody is stuck in their fears. Clearly we see all over this reading, like there's a lot of swords here in the bones of the reading. Okay, and I feel like, see, up here is the Eight of Swords. Somebody just falling into their fears. It's almost like a cry for help. Okay, and then over here, look, in the Four of Swords, where you're supposed to actually be resting and thinking and regrouping, they're stuck in fear. Look at that blade above them. Look at the swords beside them, and they feel chained there. Their hands are bound to the slab that they're lying on. Afraid, afraid. And over here with Strength in the reverse, afraid again. So there, okay, therein is lying, that's where the problem lies. So therein lies the problem. And there is a deeper issue for it, a deeper emotional issue for it. It's telling us right here in the Nine of Cups. You can see that Although it is the wish card, it is it also speaks to hidden emotional issues. It speaks to, and we have to relate it to the twins. Okay, so um, this card is, you can see he's clearly trying to make a choice on the plate that's being offered him. And for the choices he does make, there is a deeper emotional issue behind it. And why do we say that? Because there's only 9 cups, not 10. So there's a cup missing, and it is hidden behind the curtain, and it is responsible for the choice he's about to make or the choices that he has made. Okay, so and so this is what the twins is saying. Take a deeper look here. Take a deeper look. Okay, if you want to ever set yourself free from this energy, find out why you're afraid. Why are you having all of these fearful thoughts? You or them, whoever this is. So I feel like, especially with the Eight of Swords, somebody's keeping silent, okay, because it does speak to silence. Um, I feel like they want something really bad, this person, but they're like too afraid to go after it. Look how those 4 coins are just like out of his reach. Look how his hands dig into the table as he tries to reach them, but it's like it's just out of their reach. You see that? Just out of their reach. Look how far they were able to reach, but just out of reach. And so, and I see a candle here, so it could be seeking clarity about something that is just out of reach. Well, you know what the problem is, and look what's under it. Okay, if I do this, okay, there's the card that turned up at the bottom of the deck. What is he reaching for? What does he feel is out of reach? Look at this. 4 of Wands in the reverse. He lost it, just like the twins said. Okay, the twins and the Nine of Swords. So he had it all. He had it all because he had the 4 of Wands, and then he lost it. 4 of Wands in the reverse, right? And now he wants it back desperately because his nails have dug into the table, but it feels like it's out of reach. Why does he feel this way? He feels it's out of reach because of all of the thoughts he's thinking. You see? So at the root, we know we have a 5 of Swords energy here. And so we know that there was, it's in the, he's got it in the reverse, he or she, whoever you are, you have it in the reverse. And so, but we know that there was a 5 of Swords energy where there was this conflict, and now they are living in regret. Okay. Um, I feel like they want to find some type of compromise, want to make things better, but again, their fears stand in the way. You see, because here he's looking at what died. So you can see he's looking at what died here, um, looking at the signs, taking that deeper look, which is what he should be doing, and wondering if he could bring it back to life. Why? Because look over here. When he walked away, he was still very much in love with this person. Okay, but he hid it. He hid it. He hid it. He also hid his pain, not wanting her, the woman behind. You see the woman behind? Not wanting her to see how he was hurting. So here he is thinking about this, looking at this. This is very stubborn energy, very slow energy. Wanting to, or thinking about speaking, because this is about communication, or speaking up, about something, or even speaking one's truth, okay, or even being able to communicate. Um, the death is here, sitting in between that Four of Pentacles and this energy here. Five of Swords reverse, and the Page of Wands, Page of Swords. He could have done something here that he deeply regrets. He did something without thinking. I think that that Five of Swords energy and the Page of Swords, he's remembering. He's sitting here. It's the same king who's sitting here, and he's remembering what he's done. See what we have here? This Eight of Wands in this deck speaks to an amorous awakening. It seemed so far at the time because there was so much negative energy around. It seemed like it was so far, so like this is like not recognizing something that's right in front of you. It seemed so far, instead it was always here right in front of me. Now, they've lost it and nothing will be the same. This person can be watching you and thinking these thoughts. Okay. Um, this is somebody who has taken a fall and realized too late what they lost. Can't stop thinking about it. Can't stop thinking about them. Dreaming of them, in fact. And so the wise one sits next to this card in reverse. Okay. And this is like a card of rebellion. It's somebody who just doesn't learn. They want to do things their way. Okay, tries to control things. Um, this person may have upset you, and or because of the imbalance within them, they may have upset the order of things. We do have this death card here, and it can indicate something that is to come, something has ended, yes, but it can indicate as well the ending of the old, making way for the new. And maybe this is what has to happen. They need to end this old way of thinking. Okay. Out with the old and in with the new. Start thinking more positive thoughts. They're afraid. Yeah, they're afraid to persevere this decision for the future for the couple. Look at that. That's what they're afraid of. Look at that. Look at that. They're thinking about it, and you can see they've got a bad feeling. Where do you think the bad feeling is coming from? Where do you think that's coming from? With all of these swords that are here, where, where is it coming from? And here, oh my goodness, it's coming from the past. It's ghosts of the past, and you can see it right there on the card. So, so they're very afraid to take this decision for the future about this connection that you have with this person. But we know that they do. I mean, this is a little doom and gloom here, but we know that things turn around. And how do we know that? Because there are even though there are some negative cards here, there are also some very positive cards here. Okay, so I feel like something is changing with the death card here. Okay, this situation is changing. Because you see he's reaching for that Four of Wands in reverse down there. Look at that. See that? He's reaching for it. He wants it. He's had this amorous awakening. And look what's up here. The Four of Wands in the upright. It's what he wants. And look what's over here. The Star. Two very, very positive cards. This is saying there is hope that you can have this. You or they, whoever this is. There is hope. There is a way. Okay, but they must be willing to see it. They must they must choose to do something about their situation. They must choose, first of all, to stop being afraid and face their ghosts of the past. That's how they're going to set themselves free. Look what they're afraid of. Here they are falling into their fears, right? Okay. And almost, you could almost hear the scream for help. You could almost hear the scream for help. And the divine, look at the hand. The divine wants to help this person, but they must also want to help themselves. That's the thing, you know. What they are afraid of is returning to somebody to talk about that root issue. That's what they're afraid of. Because this was a relationship that really struggled, you know. There could have been a lot of anger. There could have been a lot of jealousy. Somebody could have had a short fuse. I feel it was this person, and the short fuse was a result of all of these swords. You know, it was a consequence of that. So what they're afraid of is to return to somebody. Afraid that maybe it won't be successful. You know, this is afraid of blame. Look at that. Look at everybody pointing their fingers at him, afraid of blame. And all of these thoughts, Eight of Swords, and these fears and thoughts about thinking the worst, okay? Thinking people are going to blame them, thinking they're not good enough, all of these things are coming from a deeper emotional issue here, okay? And they need to find it. Okay, they've been putting this off. They've been in denial of what the real issue is for such a long time. They've been looking outward for their answers when all the time all they had to do was swing their gaze inward. They're haunted by something that is behind them. See, they want to rush towards the wish. Okay, oh my God, if they want to do that, look at this: death, change, the sun. So they need to face these ghosts. It's here twice now. You want the wish, you're going to have to do your part. The divine is wanting to help you, but you must also help yourself. That's basically the message I'm picking up here. And helping yourself, you have to look at that which you've been in denial of, or avoiding to look at because maybe was too hard or too painful. Okay, this person is in love with you if this is that way, going that way. Otherwise, it's the other way around. And they want to come rushing back. But they need to fix what's broken first. Okay, and they need to, whatever is inside of them that needs to come back into balance. Okay, they need to go look at that and bring that balance back, because if it's out of balance, their outer world is out of balance. Once they bring it back into balance, the outer world will also follow suit. Okay, like attracts like. Here they lie. Here they lie, afraid, terrified. But there is hope, this card is saying. There is hope. Okay. They're worried that there is no hope. They're imagining the worst. They're filled with regret over what they've done. That's a card of regret here. It's a card of regret here. So they can't stop thinking about that Five of Swords energy, about what they did, what they lost. So what they need to look at is, why did I do that? Answer that question. Why did I do that? Why did I feel that way? Take that decision to help yourself, or for them, they need to take this decision to help themselves. Okay? To look back at the journey, to figure out how they got here so that they can uh, get their wish, turn things around, because they can. I told you, the divine is there. Look at the hand. The divine wants to lend a helping hand, but they must be a willing participant in this. Looking back, trying to figure out how they ended up here alone is the key. Okay? It's the key to solving this. You will get communication from this person because it is over here. Same king. There he is. He's here and he's here. This is what he thinks about all the time, and he will finally act on it in the future because it's here. And there you are. Okay? So, signs here. I mean, the fact that she's a Queen of Swords doesn't matter. The other person could be an heir, but it doesn't matter. For me, it's all about the energy and what it means. And this means communication that's going to set somebody free. Okay? So, this is what's coming. This decision. Where is he? Here he is. To finally speak up. Okay? But he first has, there's another step that is taken first, and that's going within. Okay? And then he can fix this part. But first he's got to be truthful with himself. Okay? And then he can come and be truthful to you. So that is what I have for you. I'm sorry I let this reading go on, but I have to get all of the messages out. And so that is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you. Bye for now.